Alabaster. Welcome to our June council comments. We're joined with our Ward 3 council member, Miss Stacy Rakestraw. It's nice to see you.
It's good to see you. It's good to be back.
I know. It feels like it's been forever, but
Yeah.
this whole year feels like it's been like 5 years in one.
Yes.
So, well, let's dive into some things that are happening within the city. If
Okay.
you're new to council comments, this is where we kind of break down everything happening within the city, things that have happened at council meetings. Maybe you couldn't make it, or maybe you didn't understand the agenda. We're going to let you in on what's going on, right? Let's talk about new business in the medical mile. Now, tell us a little bit about the medical mile first.
Okay, probably about 8 years ago, we created the medical mile because we realized how many medical businesses and medical professionals were in just that one area.
Yes.
So we branded that area and did an overlay so that only certain businesses can go in that complement the hospital and can help the patients' families.
Yeah.
Do the errands they need to do and
Support them, get
support
food,
them.
whatever they need. Right.
That's right. And so that's how the medical mile started, and it's a way to also help update the downtown area.
Right.
Because our downtown area is between a state highway and a railroad track, so we can't have your typical town square, Main Street district.
Right.
So we're doing the best we can to try to help get that all refreshed.
So what's coming to the medical mile?
Okay, there's, you've seen Dunkin' Donuts, and then beside Dunkin' Donuts, there is Jersey Mike's Subs, and they'll be coming in soon. And across the street,
Where the Crystals?
where the Crystals, yes.
Yes.
The Crystals was, Milo's is redesigning that building, and they'll be opening probably in the next few months.
Look, we got some Milo's fanatics.
Yes.
In here. Okay, well, all right. That's cool.
Yeah, so that's developing. Then you go down the street a little bit, and Next Step Orthotics was in the end of the building by Domino's Pizza.
Uh-huh.
Well, they've built a completely new entire building on the other side. So if you've noticed that new building, that's what that is. So we were excited to see how nice it is.
Okay, so lots more food. Look, I'm all for more food options, right? I love that.
And then we also have, it's creative, it's like a creative yoga, counseling,
Like a
massage,
wellness
like a
center.
wellness
Yeah.
center. And so, and they've got some great coffee and foods to eat. And
Yes,
so
yeah. I
that's
saw the Adventurers Coffee, which is their first location was in Calera, has moved in there
Oh, okay.
as well. So that's gonna look that there's some cool things happening.
Yeah, and then if you go further down on 119 behind Publix, there's a lot of new development back there.
Yes.
And so Chubb Fathers is going to go in behind there.
Okay.
And then Cafe Trentano is opening up a second location. If you've never eaten there in Pelham, now Alabaster's going to have one.
And then we've also got that new Collective and Company, nice furniture store that's moved in here where our, what was it, Bugs Pizza used to be, and that's here right next to our Video Vision studio here above Brooklear Pharmacy. So
Yes,
there's so many new things coming in. I'm really excited.
We are
I'm going to need to start working out though with all the new restaurants.
That's right.
We all are. So we'll go to the
I've
gym.
already been on that one.
Yeah, go to Gym Time, go to Crunch. Then we'll eat at all the restaurants.
That's right.
Okay. Now let's talk about. So obviously we didn't get to do City Fest last year. We didn't do City Fest this year, but the Arts Council has something up their sleeve for this fall, right?
Yes,
Tell me
and the
about it.
city's going to help support that. It's called the Alabaster Jubilee.
Okay.
And it'll be held at Thompson High School. It'll be a smaller version of City Fest.
Awesome.
And so next year, which I would assume we'll have City Fest again, and then they'll decide next year if they have another Alabaster Jubilee, and we'll
Okay.
just go from there. But I think it's going to be a neat event.
I think so too. Anything to get the city together is always fun.
And it'll be held at Thompson High School. And also, mentioning Thompson High School, the city has worked out an agreement with them for storm shelters for the residents. So whenever there's a tornado coming through, if they need to, they can go there, and the SROs of the school will direct the people into the building and where to go and stay with them, as the storm passes.
That's
so that'll be our
wonderful.
first shelter in the city. And so we're thankful that the school system's willing to help us with that.
Absolutely. Does that start now? pretty much?
I guess so. Whenever the next storm is.
There we go.
Wish we don't have another one. But
let's hope we don't need it in the near future, right?
That's right.
But it is Alabama. Weather changes in a second.
That's right.
That is very good to know. So at the high school, and our SROs will be in charge of that.
That's right.
Very good. All right. Now let's talk a little bit about the police station update, because we haven't had an update about what's going on. But clearly the building is going up.
Right. And even though we hoped it would open up this summer, there's always weather, and rain. But it is going up. It started going vertical, and you can see where they're building the building, and it's supposed to open hopefully in the winter, but probably more in reality it'll be the spring of 2022.
That's less than a year. We can handle that.
Yes, and we're just so excited to have that new building. And then even though the water board is a public utility and we don't own it, it did build a new building too back behind the Publix, and you should drive back behind the new the post office and just go see that facility. That'll draw a lot of traffic to those restaurants and businesses back there, so it's exciting.
I love that they're developing everything back there. It's just another use of the land. I love it. Now, talking about first responders with our police, let's head on over to the fire department. They got a new truck.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
We're also excited about the new ladder truck. It's Tower 19, and I believe it goes 10 stories up. The ladder goes up 10 stories to a building, and it has LED lights that light up at night so they can see where they're going, and it has like $60,000 of extra equipment in the compartments where they can pry people out of cars, and just amazing. It's really amazing. So I know they don't mind if people stop by to look at it, and so it's housed at Station 3 on 31.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I went by there and saw it and was just in awe. It's just an incredible piece of equipment. So it went active June 5th.
I love it. So you can also go to their Facebook page, and they've got some pictures on there of it, but that's wonderful. We love, anything to keep us all safer.
Yes.
I'm all for it. Good job.
Yeah, we're just thankful the city's doing well and can buy new equipment, new Tahoes
absolutely.
for the city. Also, another thing that some of our new Tahoes for the police department, you're going to start seeing a different look because they don't make silver anymore.
That's right.
And
Greg told us about that, I believe. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll have like a hodgepodge, and eventually they'll all look the same again.
That's okay. All right. Just be on the lookout for the new Tahoes for sure. Drive the speed limit. You won't have to worry about it, right?
That's right.
I do love the name, though, of the new truck, Tower 19. Doesn't it just...
I know.
Let's go, guys. All right. Well, lots going on, lots of new business. Thank you, as always, for coming in and just breaking it down, letting us know what's going on. So we'll see you in a few months when we roll back around to Ward 3.
And anytime someone has a problem or a question, they can call any of the council members, City Hall, and we'll be glad to help them. Oh, and another thing that I just remembered, which is huge, is the health fair is going to be held this year. We had to cancel it last year. But this year it's going to be held in a new venue, and it's going to be in the Thompson High School basketball arena. And so all of the vendors, the medical vendors, everybody will be inside. There'll be food trucks outside, and we have a few, like the pink fire truck will be outside, certain things that can't come in the building. And then we are hoping and working towards some mega medical inflatables. And so we'll have like a giant body that people can walk through, a giant heart. So we're just kind of waiting on some funding. I've applied for some grants.
That's awesome.
So it's going to be really exciting to see it in that new location. And the school has been so nice and helpful to help us get everything just set, organized and set up.
And look, I know some people might think health fair, y'all, the health fair is so much fun. My girls and I, we go every year. Like, there's so many great opportunities to speak with different doctors and different specialties, and then it's just fun for the family. You guys really need to come out to the health fair. When is it going to be?
It's August 14th on a Saturday.
All right.
And we also have like mental health seminars. We have dementia, speakers on dementia and caregivers, how to take care of themselves. Just all types of things for children all the way up to senior citizens.
It really is an asset. We love having the health fair, so I'm so glad that's coming back. Thank you for letting us know. All right, guys, make sure you tune in next month for another council comments brought to you by the City of Alabaster.